Glenn Dyer, and you are watching a Dyer-Situation. And you know what? I might not have mentioned it before, but I love Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey. I really like Jim Carrey. And that's bringing me to today's movie, Dumb and Dumber 2. Obviously, this is slightly concerning, considering that it's a sequel coming out 20 years after the original. And the original does contain a lot of stupid slapstick humor. And these two actors are now old people. But I do have a defense for this. For one thing, as I said, I love Jim Carrey. And to be honest, though he has made poor film choices, like Mr. Popper's Penguins, but he doesn't usually star in the terrible sequels to his movies. Like, he was not in Son of the Mask, he was not in Ace Ventura, Kid Detective, and stuff like that. He doesn't even make a cameo and stuff like that. So, I usually trust him when it comes to sequels in this matter. I forgot to grab the Truman Show from off my shelf. But anyway, so I'm willing to trust him a little more on this than I am, say, something like Clerks 2 or whatever. Like, I'm more trusting of this than anything else. So that said, what I think of the first movie? It's a classic Jim Carrey-esque movie. Just taking the slapstick humor and physical comedy to a great new level, and, you know, Jim Carrey using his rubber face techniques to just bring out the laughs. That's it. It's nothing like, smart, although what are you expecting from Dumb and Dumber? Not very upper brow humor, probably very childish, but hey, you know, you need that sometimes. I'm not expecting this to be the best in the year, I'm not expecting it to be anything, like, incredible, but hey, I'm expecting it to be a decent sequel, more decent than, Dumb and Dumberer. About the only good thing about Dumb and Dumberer was the title, which is pretty freaking clever, but other than that, that was pretty lame. He wasn't in that either. So, yeah, I'm kind of excited for this, kind of. I hope my expectations are not ruined, and I hope Jim Carrey does a good job. I remember the last few movies I saw him in, he was doing fine. He was great in Kick-Ass 2, he was great in, I don't know, that one movie with the magician that I reviewed that I thought was okay. He was alright in that, so well, hopefully Jim Carrey still got it. We'll see. Bye. Well, that was nice. I gotta admit, that was nice. Okay, first off, that was nice. Not too much else to say. Like, it did take the humor of the first one, downplayed it slightly, I must admit, but not enough to be any kind of distracting, and they did have their outrageous moments at times, and I liked it. Probably the only parts I didn't like was there was a few moments where they were being kind of self-referential to the older movie, including, like, one scene at the end and stuff like that, including in the credits actually comparing shot for shot certain scenes, which is odd to me. I don't know why they do that. That's basically it. That's basically the main flaw with it, is any point where they try to capture the other movie. When they're trying to do their own thing, they do their own thing pretty well, and it's a pretty good movie. Probably the best comedy movie I've seen in a while, actually. I haven't seen a comedy movie in a while, but hey, this works, at least for me. Quite a few laughs in there, some of them given away in the trailer, but no, not even close to all of them, including like a fake-out, a pretty good fake-out too, where it looks like they're going to be really badly self-referential, but no, it turns out not to be. They're just faking him out, which was great. I'm glad they faked me out. That's awesome. I didn't want them to try and do the exact same movie again, but there was points where they were kind of doing the exact same movie again, and that was a little disappointing. What can you do? It's good. It's a good movie. Not much more to say. Go see it. If you like the first movie, go see it. It's good. It's definitely good. If you like Jim Carrey, go see it. He's back in action. He looks like an old man, but he's back. Hallelujah. And, and Jeff Daniels. Jeff Daniels looks like a grandpa. Like, Jim Carrey looks old. Jeff Daniels looks really old. But he's still funny, though. He's still got it in him. So, yeah, I totally recommend it. Please, go see it. Before I end the show, though, I'm gonna have to go on a bit of a rant about something. Now, I don't mean to come across as racist in any kind of way. So, if I offend you with this statement, please don't be. I'm not trying to be racist. This is just part of my experience here. New Zealand audiences suck! There you go. I said it. God damn it! They suck so fucking hard! Okay, like, I'm not going to pretend that American audiences are perfect. No. Maybe half of the time, maybe slightly less than half, there's always some asshole in there who talks his way through the movie or has a phone out or some bullshit like that. That's annoying enough. Usually this is in kids' movies and it's little kids doing it, which is slightly more understandable, because, you know, little kids in a little kid movie. Although when I think I was watching Brave, it was some fat asshole who was saying it. Surprised the fuck out of me, but, you know, there are moments where there's people like that. But here, I swear to fucking God, every goddamn time I go into a goddamn movie theater, there is at least 5 fucking people doing this goddamn shit. And it never, ever stops. Throughout this movie, they're all like, Jim Carrey's funny. Oh, I like that moment. Did you hear what he said? He said this, buddy. Oh, that's so funny. Remember that thing? I'm like, shut the fuck up! And it was even worse. There were some women, not too far away either, who were talking about their nails or some shit about 10 minutes into the movie. Like, shut the fuck up! And it does it every single time. It happened in Night at the Museum Free. It happened during The Hobbit. It happened in every goddamn movie I see here. Honestly, I think I'm gonna fucking die if I actually see a movie where nobody fucking talks. No, every single movie, there's someone who talks. You can't get away from it. You can't ever get away from it. I mean, like... And it has to be just here. You can't blame the internet age on this. I swear to God, you can't say, people are used to direct-to-home video, so they're used to talking in their own homes, and that's why movie theaters get them. No! It is not that reason. I know this because I've been in the US where this shit has been around for way longer and people still know what manners are. Not enough people, I'll gather, but some people here know. You never get out of it. You never ever get out of it. There's always some fucking asshole who's always fucking talking during the movie like it's their goddamn right. And you can't get them to stop. You tell them to shut the fuck up and they just say, screw you, buddy, I paid for my ticket, I can talk as much as I want. Well, fuck you! Fuck you in your ass! I paid for my ticket too, and I don't want to hear your goddamn commentary. Especially since your commentary is mostly, I like that joke, Yeah, you know, I don't give a fucking shit. Post that shit on YouTube so I can ignore it. Don't say it in the goddamn movie theater. Oh my fucking God! And as I said, I'm not trying to be racist. I'm not trying to, like, create a certain demographic that does this. But it's from what I see. They never shut the fuck up. New Zealand audiences are the worst movie audiences I've ever seen. I'm granted, they're not, like, as bad as, like, I don't know, they're not doing terrorist acts or anything. I guess that would be a step up. But they're doing about as bad as any kind of civilized people would be doing. I'm always talking, always on the fucking phone! Who does that? Honestly, who the fuck does that? Scary Movie made fun of this shit. The first Scary Movie, they made fun of this shit. They killed that person. Oh my god, sometimes I wish I could do that. Oh my fucking god, what the hell is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with these people? But that is my rant. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. The New Zealand people have very good qualities to them. But movie-going, as far as my experience and my experience alone, they are not very good moviegoers. There you go. I've said it. Until next time, I'm Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dire Situation.